What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another Dragon Blades video. Hopefully everybody's doing very good. We're going to be doing some more investment series. I had a recent comment on my newest video for more content. So I see that person is very excited about my content, so we're going to be doing that now. We just finished up, I believe, our tanks or paladins, I believe. We only had like 4 or so. So we're going to go to the next series of characters that you should be investing in, maybe, depending on, particularly what you like when it comes to your heroes and investing into them. So yeah, we just got done doing our paladin series, I believe. Yeah, our tank series, paladin tank, basically the same thing. So now we're going to be focusing on archers. let's do some archers. So we're going to be doing them all, and then we're going to start with this archer. Now I've been investing in her for a very long time, actually. As you see, her true level is level 33, but her overall level is 54 because of the pledges here. Power is almost at 1 million. So we're going to see why I invested into her and see if she's worth continuing to investing in. As you see, all the armors are at yellow. I got some accessories that are pretty good. The jewels are already done. She has just triple S gear and plus I think double S as well. And we're going to go into details. She's an archer physical DPS, which is very important. And then we're going to go to preview skill just to see what she's all about. And then we're going to be doing content in between investment series, so you're not just getting the same thing over and over and over again. But if there's not too much to talk about, then I will be sticking with this. But it says attack all enemies and increased enemies receive physical damage upon normal attack, the 7th phase, which is very good actually. So she hits everyone. That's actually very important. When you have characters, especially DPSs, hitting all characters, that's going to help you in the long run. So very, very happy that she does that. And it's 7th phase. So if there's nothing equally or higher, then that's not going to basically stop. It's going to continue. That debuff is going to keep going on your enemies, on your enemies. So that's very powerful. Next, it says type inflicts 920% skill damage on all enemies, cooldown 12.5 seconds, which is actually fairly short. So that's not bad at all. And then debuff, increase received physical damage by 18% for all enemies, 7th phase, 5 stacks only for bosses. So this is going to keep stacking and against your bosses, which is going to be very helpful. So that's not bad at all. That's actually quite good. And then specialty inflicts 184% continuous damage on all enemies every second, 7th phase for 1.8 seconds only for bosses. So that's actually quite powerful. The fact that your debuff is stacking, and then you're also going to be doing more percentage damage for even 8.1 seconds, which is fine. You're going to keep doing it. So that's quite powerful, actually, to be honest. Like, no doubt at all. That's actually quite good. Her next ability is type inflicts 1012% skill damage on all enemies, cooldown 22.2 seconds, which is not too bad. Buff, increase cooldown speed by 10% for all allies. So keep in mind, that's extremely important because that's for your abilities. Increase your cooldowns. Whenever using abilities, they go on a cooldown for a little bit. So the fact that she increased the cooldown by 10% for all allies, 7th phase for 11 seconds, that's quite good. Those 11 seconds can mean the world to you, meaning you're going to lose or you're going to win. So that's quite powerful. And the specialty 1 increases DEX by 20% for all allies. DEX is the main stats for like your archers and your rogues and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. So that's quite good because that's one of your main stats for them. So the fact that she increases that 7th phase 5 stacks, I mean, it's going to do that 5 times. So that's quite powerful. That's basically 100%. Basically, she's increasing for your stats here for DEX. That's quite good. Especially 2 inflicts ×2 additional skill damage on all enemies only for bosses. So she's also a good boss killer to take down. That's not bad at all. That's definitely quite impressive for sure. And then her ultimate signature skill. Upon charging 100% signature energy, specialty 1 inflicts 5,520% skill damage on all enemies, which is not bad. Specialty 2 cast Holy Spirit mode on self for 33 seconds, which we'll check that out here in a second. Specialty 3 increase physical attack by 442% and additional boss damage by 221% for all allies 7th phase 5 stacks. So that's going to increase 5 times. That's quite insane, and her ability does last a long time. Like, her ultimate lasts a very, 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 very long time. Just to keep that in mind. So she's quite powerful. Let's go to her skills, because some stuff does get left out sometimes. So we're going to go through these quickly and check out. And then, so that's Holy Spirit. And we got Full Ice, Flower Blossom, and then we have Hyper Spirit Mode. And then at the bottom here, that's what we're going to be reading. It says Hyper Spirit Mode effect 1 maintains normal attack and skill disabled state. So meaning she's going to constantly keep using her ultimate like you just saw. So it's not going to go away for a little while, but it causes it causes a lot of damage. That's what that means, to have your Holy Spirit Mode effect. And then for Holy Spirit Mode effect 2, it says enter bombardment. Ready stance for 3 seconds and launches cold spear. So basically she's going to keep launching the spear and keep using the arrow and stuff like that, just tons of damage. And the Cold Spear effect inflicts 3,680% skill damage on all enemies every second. So her ultimate does a lot. It does quite a bit of damage, and as you make her stronger, she's going to hit like a missile. She's going to hit like a truck. She's going to hit like a meteor. So me investing into her, really not knowing too much. I mean, I knew a little bit of what she does because I kind of look at the characters that I invest into to a point. But yeah, she's actually not bad. I'm definitely happy, and I'm going to continue investing into her because she's just quite good. And we haven't got to her passive skills yet, which we're at now. It says physical far range. It says conditional special skill, condition upon entering the battlefield, which is great, meaning when your battle starts. Specialty 1, increase received damage by 18% for all enemies. 7th phase, ignores invasion. Invasion, guys, as I talked about before, a lot of people keep asking me, why my characters are missing. My characters are missing. Well, a lot of enemy monsters and bosses and stuff like that, they have high invasion. So you have to get lucky and you have to increase your accuracy and really just hope for the best after that. Or find heroes such as this one and others that says ignores invasion. So the fact that she has a passive that does that is quite powerful. And especially to stun all enemies 7th phase for 3.3 seconds, excluding bosses. So the fact that she ignores your evasion for a certain point, and she stun you for a short amount of seconds, but hey, that can mean you lose or win. So quite impressive for what she can do. She's really good. And then we have the order here. It says type passive, personal passive increase physical attack by 414%, ally aura increase physical attack by 166% and additional boss damage by 83%, enemy aura increase received damage by 41%, which is quite good. I mean, we want stuff like that. And then for our last reference is Ice Dragon of Genesis. This is for basically your world boss. This is your Hydra passive. It says ally aura increased physical attack by 342%, main stats by 86%, and additional boss damage by 171%, which is really good. So she's increasing her main stats, additional boss damage, and physical damage. It's like she's double buffing herself, and then more line dealing more damage to the bosses. So that's actually quite powerful. I mean, the percentages aren't super crazy, but I mean, most stuff in this game isn't. Not anymore, at least. So that's not bad. And then Archer Aura increases DEX by 86%, additional boss damage by 171%, and physical attack by 342%. Actually, no, I just read that. Enemy Aura, Archer Aura, that's actually really good. Again, she's all about powering herself up and dealing massive damage. Sorry, I went kind of ahead. But I'm really impressed about what she can do so far, and just overall, just a solid character. Like all out solid character. And then enemy aura increase received damage by 86%, where she's all about making their damage higher. So I'm really impressed. And then you have your third impact force, which you can read on your own time. And then we have the physical attack increases your physical attack by 492%, which it grows as she levels. Increase AoE attack by 197% for all allies, which is very important. And then it grows as she levels. And then obviously your Hydra boss damage increases by 295% when fighting world bosses Hydra. So that's really awesome. And then we have Blood of Cold Energy, which gets stronger and higher as she levels up. Says type 1 affinity passive. Personal passive, increase skill attack by 310% and AoE by 716% attack. That's quite a lot. And it's just gonna grow. That's a lot. Just being honest. Ally aura increased physical attack by 138% and additional boss damage by 132%. Specialty 1, upon using the Holy Spear, skill increase, receive damage by 18% for all enemies, 7th phase for 5 stacks. That's actually quite good. You can take them down. Hopefully easier. That's actually quite powerful. And then you have Specialty 2, upon using the Freya Aura, skill increase, receive damage by 18% for all enemies, 7th phase for 55 seconds. Not bad. I'm very impressed. And then we have the Hydra passive, personal passive, increased physical attack by 913%, which is quite a lot. And then you have your ally aura, increased AoE by 368%, additional boss damage by 206%, and skill attack by 403%, which is quite powerful. So she's all about taking the bosses down. And keep in mind, lots of your characters are going to have specific things they want to take down when it comes to bosses. So always pay attention to this when you're fighting specific bosses. And then you have your specialty, using the skill Holy Spirit Mill. Brahma skill increases physical attack by 883% for all allies, 7th phase. That stacks 4 times. So what do I think about her? She's actually quite powerful. Not top of the line like broken, but she provides a lot of cool tools that can definitely help your team, for sure. I definitely like what she does, and I'm happy I invested a lot of cards in her, and I'm still investing in her now, actually. I hadn't even leveled her up yet. I have 28 of her hero cards, and we're still going to be leveling her up over time. But she's definitely a good archer to definitely invest into. And again, her Book of Heroes is also level 2. I'll be doing a Book of Heroes video pretty soon, actually. I want to get the investment series done because this is kind of letting you know like what you should be investing in and what you shouldn't be investing in. And specifically, I'm doing only 3rd impact and 4th impact. So because your 1st and 2nd, you're not going to be investing into them too much, but you will be using them. As you progress through the game, you're only going to be using your 3rd and 4th and so on and so forth. So, but I definitely like this archer. I'm definitely happy I invested it in her. And as you get your certain characters you like higher level, I would go to Library of Fate and put them at the very top. You know, once you get level 20 and 40 and 60, you can get lucky and get their hero cards and their pages and overall stuff like that. But definitely happy with this character. I hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe. There's a lot more coming. We're doing archers. We're going to be doing mages and enchanters. And I think warriors. One of those. And then we'll be done with the series. But until next time, I will be releasing the video tomorrow doing the next investment series. And we're going to keep rocking these out. I really hope you guys like these. More feedback always helps. If you want to see something specific, please let me know. But until then, I will see you for the next one.